How's it going, Kart Lifer? Sammy D here, and we are opening up a tour preview today for the next tour to follow the Yoshi Tour. It's going to be most likely the Amsterdam Tour. We got a teaser for it yesterday on Twitter. I'm very excited about it. It sounds refreshing. It sounds fun. I love city tracks. I love the designs of them. I cannot wait to hear the music, to see how the city looks, and to see these new drivers. We'll talk about who's coming, what's coming, and we're also going to do a couple other things today. A quick look at my ranked cup and some investments I'm mulling over to win this week's ranked, or at least make sure I tier up. And also, we will be firing my last 5 token pipes. This morning I'm a little late getting you a video because I have been grinding a couple thousand extra tokens to make sure I can get all 5 of these 500 token pipes. Last tour, if you remember, I did all of the pipes with you guys on stream. Only one high-end item in there. It was a ticket. This tour, believe it or not, guys, 0 high-ends. 0 high-end tickets, items, 10,000 coins, anything crazy like that. It's been terrible. I need a gold in the last 500 for all the grinding I've put in, getting coin boxes. And the tokens are more plentiful in the coin boxes, which I've been enjoying. But we're going to see what we can get and if it's an improvement from last time. So stay tuned. We'll be doing all this today in this short Kart Life update. I want to welcome Carlos Gaming Lab as a new Kart Lifer member, as well as Eric P010 and Hanzu123. Appreciate you guys joining up as members. Had a member special last tour. A lot of you guys maybe didn't catch it, didn't get tons of views, but check it out. Always good to have you here at Kart Life, and let's get into some Mario Kart Tour. Before we go into the new tour preview, I want to go ahead and do these pipes because on the chance that these are terrible, right, and we don't get a single gold pipe in the entire 31 token shop pipes, I want to then go into the tour preview with something happy to be excited about. I'm not even going to wear the gold cap. Is that risky? Am I tampering with fate? Maybe I should wear the gold cap. I was thinking I don't want to taint this horrible pipe with my cap, but let's put it on. I mean, I feel like we don't want to tamper with the Mario Kart gods. So here we go. 5 remaining pipes. Let's just blast through them and see if we get some gold. I need some music though. Let's get the music going. And quickly, if you're in the chat, please give us a subscribe and please leave a like. It helps the channel out tremendously. Let's go here and do this. So, Amsterdam, I'm very excited. Can't wait to open that up and get into it. Lots of thoughts. Okay, 5 polls. Here we go, guys. Gold pipes in the chat, gold cap Sammys. No high ends this tour. Now, I will say, in my today's challenge pipe this tour, I did get my second ever 45 rubies, which was excellent. You see I'm at 444 rubies. This is after we did about 610 pulls for gold Yoshi. Didn't have to fully drain the pipe. We're in really good shape. Let's talk about the other pipes as well here in a minute. But here we go. Last 5 pipes. Can we get a gold? Even just an uncapped ticket on a high end. That's all we're asking for at this point. Let's go. 1 out of 5 green. A lot of people getting an average of maybe 3 high-end items, and that includes tickets out of these pipes. Could be a fake also. Okay, 4 left, guys. Predictions. Will I get a gold, or will it be an entire token shop pipe of green? 2 of 5 green. Unbelievable, man. A lot of people are really pissed off about this. A lot of people are like, you know, it's extra, it's fine. It's stuff we weren't getting already. It takes a lot of grinding. I would have done it anyway, though, with coin boxes. Driver skill up, super tickets, okay, that's somewhat all right. I could use that theoretically in a ranked cup situation since I'm not maxing super data selects. 2 left, guys, 2 more chances of gold. I somehow knew we were not going to get gold, man. I just can't believe it. The entire token shop pipe. Item tickets times 5. Which I use a lot of item tickets extra going for tokens, actually. If I had a good run going, I would keep the run, even if I used a ticket. Alright, last one. Last chance at gold. Oh, how about that, guys? The last one. That is some good YouTube content right there. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm glad I saved these for you guys. What'll it be? Another 45 rubies? I certainly feel like I deserve something good out of this, but probably just a single high-end cap ticket. They're more likely than the level tickets. Let's see what we got. Okay, so that's somehow worse than a level up ticket, and worse than a high-end ticket, and worse than 45 rubies. That's probably the worst gold buyback I could get, just because instead of giving me a level ticket or a cap ticket to use on whatever I want, it gives me a random level 2 on Seal Driver, which I just have. It's not part of my it's not part of my strategy. This card. Look at that, guys. All right. Well, we will put my other cap back on. Thank you, Gold Cap. You definitely served your role. You got us the gold. But with that, let me know what you guys got. Certainly, you know, the luck is all law of averages. It all evens out. You know, there'll probably be tours where I get 6 or 7 golds or whatever. And like I said, I got the 45 rubies this tour, so can't complain too much. I'm good with it. Let's go into the tour preview, and then we'll end with a little ranked cup. I'm in 8th place, but I got a plan to get to 1st if I need to, and we'll talk about it. But yesterday, we'll start here with the news on Twitter with a new drawing of Rosalina and Daisy. This really made me happy. It came out yesterday on Twitter. Here's a look at it. You know, first of all, just to talk about this art style, these beautiful drawings they put out for all the city tours, just about, I think. And if you're from Nintendo or DNA or anyone involved in the production of this game, and you have any idea about proper credit to give to these artists, I mean, I would love to give credit to the artists who made this. If you're an artist that happens to be watching this, to see what, I don't know, the community thinks about what you guys are doing to market the game and to promote it with these images, I just gotta say bravo, because I love the art style of these. I always have since the beginning. You can see them all together, and you really see a throwback classic art style that is painterly. It's almost got like a watercolor feeling. It even has aspects that the original key art back in the day from all the instruction booklets of Super Nintendo games had to them, and the way the characters are colored and stylized. I just think these are absolutely fantastic. And I love seeing them every city tour. This was a rare case in which we got the drawing of the city characters before the announcement of the tour. So we already know there's going to be 2 drivers, Daisy Flower Girl or Daisy Farmer, whatever you might want to call her, and this Rosa who has a classic Dutch outfit on from the Netherlands. We know we're going to Amsterdam because we see the windmills and the houses in the background. And Amsterdam, just to talk about that, this is a city that has been rumored for a while thanks to data mining. We have an Amsterdam badge. We have items that have been found in the game files that pertain to what you could find in Amsterdam, and along with Thailand, another one. Now, if we talk about Cairo and Egypt, let's be honest, guys, that is a long-running bit of fan fiction that us Mario Kart Tour players have. Yes, there was a pyramid in the opening logo, opening screen of the original game. It certainly does not confirm that there is a Cairo track in development. It's just been something the fans have been wanting for a while. So to have Amsterdam be revealed as the new city track, when we were pretty much expecting a new city to be coming any time now, this is to be expected, and it's a welcome city track edition. You know, there's bad things about the city tours. These drivers are going to be, well, the tracks themselves will be returning less often. In fact, more rarely and more rarely. You think about New York, some of the Singapore, I mean, how often are we going to get these LA variants, these Paris variants, unless they really start bringing these city tracks back in? So when you're thinking about your driver carts and glider value, you have to kind of weed out those city tracks. In fact, all the trackers out there that help you look at your inventory, they consider those cities a special category. You can turn those city tracks off and not even consider them in your buffs. Another bad aspect of it is like new characters like Yoshi Egg Hunt, Yoshi Gold Egg. We'll probably get the buff next tour on one of these city tracks, and that track is not likely to return as often. But honestly, for me, who cares? All the drivers are going to have a couple city tracks. There are some that don't, and those are the most valuable. But you also never know. And it's like a 3rd anniversary tour if we're going to have, you know, Amsterdam return, and you'll be glad you had that driver. So it's really not the biggest deal to me. But we do have 2 drivers, and the last time, when was the last time we had 2 new city track drivers? This is kind of how it was in year 1 of Mario Kart Tour in Vancouver and London and in Tokyo and New York and stuff. We would have these 2 drivers, and we can pretty much expect that each one is going to get 100 pipe of their own without the double high-end rates. We're so used to these like double spotlight sets in week 2 where they bring back returning things. And now we're probably gonna have an old school set of 2 100 pipes. But we're gonna take a look at the tour trailer and break it down. I'm very excited to see the Rosa, the Daisy, how they look, what they're called. We won't find that out till next week, and what their skills will be. A lot of people kind of speculating on this. Flowers playing a big part of Amsterdam, the theme, and Fire Flower could be an obvious pick for like Daisy, for example. A lot of people thinking about Heart for Rosalina. Anyway, let's go in here and take a look at Amsterdam Tour, get our first look at this new city track. Okay, so we got a daytime setting. We got a nice, like, just to talk about Amsterdam for a second, as we see the 2 girls down here, and the new Nabbit Suit. Let's not forget about that. Amsterdam, guys, one of my favorite cities in the world. I know I've said this before about Berlin and, of course, Tokyo. I love Japan. But I have a special place in my heart for the Netherlands. In fact, there's a town outside of Amsterdam called Utrecht. And I spent some time there, kind of on a personal art retreat. It's really like one of the places that has spoken to me most in my life to travel to, where I might want to live one day. One of my hero artists is from there. In fact, there's an Easter egg in this video I'm doing right here that you might notice if you're familiar with Dutch art or graphic design. So huge fan of Amsterdam. Of course, it's known for being a big party town where you go on spring break when you're in college in Europe or whatever. And there's lots of fun and to be had in Amsterdam. And I certainly have had that fun touring over the years and traveling. But going back to Amsterdam, exploring more of the neighborhoods, the beautiful culture of that town and the outskirts of it, the countryside, just absolutely beautiful place. I'm very excited about Amsterdam Tour. So here we go. Let's watch the trailer. Here we go. Music. Okay, hold on a second. One of the things I've been most excited about is just realizing we're going to be hearing new music from Mario Kart Tour. It's always so fun to hear these new city tracks. So I already hear an accordion, and we're going to have, I expected we would have an accordion in there as a homage to the folk music history of the Netherlands. Okay, so we have our first look at the 2 drivers here. Daisy's pretty cute. Rosalina is very cute too, and I see some new karts already. It looks like there's like a flower cart that Rosa is driving, made out of wood, and then a red dozer for Daisy Farmer. Daisy Farmer, by the way, some people pointed out the Peach Farmer alt in Mario Odyssey. They basically took the exact same outfit, changed the earrings a little bit, but it's basically that render for Peach Farmer. I thought we'd get a Peach, but we got Rosa and Daisy. Yoshi Bear pointed that out. So let's take a look and let's listen to this music. This is going to be so interesting to hear what they do. Vocals. Huge cart. I'm taking this all in, then we'll go shot by shot. I'm listening to the music, really. A lot of dozers. Now we're into the main part of the music. It's almost got a reggaeton beat. I thought it might be a waltz, because there's a lot of classic waltz rhythms in Dutch folk music. Let's go back now and actually look at what we're getting in the tour. I was just taking it all in. In fact, it looks low power mode, like the way the track looks. The texture is not blowing me away so far. It seems a little bit lower quality than some of the other city tracks. Am I crazy about that? Okay, so let's go one thing at a time. It's got a Daisy Hills look to it. You got the fences, you got the blue clouds with the white puffy, blue sky with the white puffy clouds. But this Rosa kart looks enormous. Another massive hitbox it looks like we'll be getting here. A brand new cart. It's a wooden flower cart, flower wagon or something like this. And we see some of the traditional houses there as well. Now this is going on to a ferry. Is this the same ferry model used for Sydney? I don't know. Daisy Farmer is here. We got the red dozer, so a new dozer. They're pretty good sized carts. They've all done pretty well. The black dozer especially has been a great cart. The pink dozer's had some good value. Ice dozer, a little bit more niche, but yet another reskin here. We see Daisy Fairy with the Prancer. So I don't know. We could have additional spotlights. I could be wrong about this 2 sets of just 3. We could have Daisy Fairy returning, obviously, in the second pipe. We'll see. I love the windmills. I want to see how they go through the city here. This is what I want to look at. Yeah, Daisy is shown with both Daisies. So week 2 could definitely be both Daisies, and you see the Prancer there. I want to see this. So this is kind of going into the town where there's a lot of tight streets and canals. I mean, this could be a really cool track if they do it well. And of course, there'll be multiple routes that we'll explore over time. I see some power lines. That's pretty neat. Okay, now here's Luigi's are back. So is it a Luigi special pipe? Absolutely. Absolutely Luigi special pipe with the painter. We got the lime teacup. What? The green B Dasher coming back, it looks like. That's pretty cool. The green lightning, the green circuit. Luigi Vacation is going to be in there too. So Luigi fans getting a special pipe in next year, surely. Oh, and Lederhosen as well with the green apple cart. There's a lot of green. So now here's something else. We don't know what this is. It's Peachette driving a dozer. That's a pretty weak pack if that's a pack. We do see other Peaches though. Okay, so the carrot cart, is that the carrot cart? Is that a new, it looks almost pink. I don't think that's a new carrot reskin, but it could be. A Peach Vacation. I can't tell with the lighting. What's this? This is everybody. We got the Nabbit Suit is seen here if you zoom in right there. The Nabbit Me Suit coming. And this is about it. We got some, this is Yoshi Circuit show here. Rosa, her headband is interesting from the back. I can't really tell what she looks like yet. I see a sign, Welcome to Amsterdam over there, and some older city buildings. She has this bonnet that, her head looks like a point, like a white point. It's a little odd. So we'll explore Amsterdam in the new tour. Here's kind of like going into strategic talk here. So when I see a new tour trailer, what I'm looking for is, am I going to want to pull on these pipes? And how does that affect my Ruby strategy for this tour? We have a few pipes this tour. We had the Yoshi Gold Egg pipe. We had the special pipe with the Yoshis, which I did not need to pull on, thankfully. And we had that 1 10 pipe with the guaranteed 10 items. We also have week 2 pipe with White Birdo. She's the new driver that, you know, we're kind of all speculating she might have great value because she's probably not going to be pulled on a ton and, you know, has the weaker skill, so she could get great rank buffs going forward. I will say, though, Birdo does have a fan base. I know a lot of people who did pull for Birdo. I don't think she'll be as... I think that pipe was pulled more than some of the other recent ones, like the Golf Bro pipes and stuff like that. Or Peach Yukata, definitely, who I was lucky to get in a single. So really, like, does this trailer make me want to pull on anything this tour and do a YOLO? No, I'm trying to go back into a lot of my year 1 strats, my tried and true strategies, especially after last year where I spent so many YOLOs on special pipes, going for items being like, okay, well, I'm not going to pull on this week 2 Birdo pipe. I'll just do 1 tenner for the whale captains and see what happens. Yeah, I strike gold sometimes, but I want to really keep long-term eye on the future prizes that I'm going to be wanting. Like, I remember when we got into the last tour, the Ninja Tour, where they had the Crimson Sakura Hop Rod in the special pipe. You know, if I had gone for less special pipe items in the past, that I was like the Cupid's Heart. Cupid's Arrow. I didn't really want that cart in my heart, if you will. I just wanted it for the hitbox. But something like the Sakura Hop Rod, the Japanese items, whatever, you guys know I love, it would have been great to do a few more YOLOs to try to get it, but I really couldn't because of my spending over the last year with my rubies. I really want to remind myself when I'm looking at a White Birdo and being like, oh, I could try it and maybe get it, maybe have that driver as a double coin frenzy warrior in the future. I want to remind myself, no, keep focused on saving beyond 450 rubies so that when a great tour does come in a couple tours, a couple months, you can really go hard and get not just what you want out of the 100 pipe, but go into that really great special pipe that's really, really good and giving you the things you really have been wanting. So yeah, as for these pipes, I'm not pulling anymore. I'm not pulling on this Birdo pipe. I'm not pulling. I reset the Yoshi pipe, even though the gold egg was still in there. A lot of people throwing down real hard on this gold eggshell. I didn't get it along the way to Gold Yoshi, so I'm gonna leave it in the pipe. I had, what, 38 items left in the pipe or something like that, and I decided I'm gonna reset it and just make sure I can resist the temptation to do some singles. I call it locking the door and throwing away the key. If you wanna, if you're prone to doing extra singles and having that sunken cost build up, just, as soon as you have that thought of maybe I should reset and prevent myself from doing that, just do it. Just reset it before you even think twice, and it's done, and you're not going to be tempted any further. Now I'm at 444 rubies, really nice. This pipe, I know a lot of people were really excited about it, and it's certainly a very creative, very cool thing for them to do. I hope and expect that they will do more of these in the future. However, I have I think what is an unpopular opinion about this, that I think it's just a complete bait pipe. To me, it's a 10 pull and you're getting lots of good stuff. You're getting 2 high ends guaranteed, and the rest are all supers. They're also guaranteed. In fact, there's some ranked reward drivers in there. And if you missed out on those and certainly have been really wanting, Pink Yoshi and you didn't get them, obviously go for it. In fact, do some singles, see if you get them without doing a 10 pull. But for me, White Birdo level up, a Black Birdo level up, any extras of any of these others I already have, there's absolutely no need for that, even though it's a great deal. In fact, statistically, Tabor put it as the #1 pipe in the game, which that kind of brings light to the flaws of a statistical analysis. We have these statistical analyses of all the pipes and all the tours and all the drivers, karts, and gliders, but you always got to bring your own human, personal situation into the equation. Yes, this might be the best pipe in the game, but I've never been so confident about not pulling on a pipe than this one. It's just, they're giving us such a good deal. You get all this stuff for 45 rubies, right? Amazing deal, amazing bargain. But they start doing this every couple tours and you're going 45 rubies here, 45 rubies there, 45 rubies here. It's just not needed. Now, if I needed something in there I didn't have, maybe I would give it a try, but I'm really happy to be saving. Long game. Still have not bought any Mii suits that cost rubies. I've been only getting the ranked reward Mii suits, and I am on track in ranked to tier up and get the gold suit the first chance I can. Now, will it be featured in that first tour? We'll have to see, but I want to have the option. Now, this is a tall order to tier up every single week for 10 weeks straight, but I'm halfway there. I'm at tier 75, I think May, right in the middle of May there, that tour starts. I got it marked on my calendar when that gold suit's going to be available. And I've been using the DKR.exe ACR tracker, as well as the Frenzy Fans calculators. You can get that on their server. You can get the DKR on any server. But these will help you determine what scores you're going to get with your loadouts. And I'm confident I can hit the 120K needed with my loadouts and grinding the right action counts. So far, I've only been grinding on Bowser's Castle R. I'm going to wait on the other two. I'll give you a little look at what's going on here, and I'll probably do a grind if I have time, and if my family stuff with my dad allows me to take the time on Tuesday. I'd love to do a grind with you guys if I can, but we'll see. No promises. I will be grinding the other two. Bowser's Castle R is an easy one to go ahead and grind, because I know I'm going to not really be upgrading anything here. Kamek is at 1400. I would have loved to take him to 8. He's my favorite driver, you guys all know, but I really took a strategy when level 8 hit to not just take those 30 tickets they gave us and blow them all at once. I really am proud of my ticket stash I still have. I've got 17 left. I have spent some to win some ranked cups the past few weeks. But they've all been good choices, good smart investments. He's triple capped, so he can go to 8 whenever. This is a nice track for to do it on. I mean, it's a 200 action count track minimum. If you get a good run, and we can go above and beyond 200. I think I got 237, 227, 237. I'm having a dyslexic moment there. But in the 220s to 230s right now, I could get a little more, but you do lose the bonus points per action beyond level 200. So he's good. The red Crawley is my one deficiency here. It's only at level 3 from buying the 3 commemorative packs and never investing in it further. I've been studying it. It's got a few tracks if I were to invest in it higher, but not a lot. This is one of the main tracks it has as a unique track where I don't have a better option. It's got that big hitbox, so if I did take it to level 6, it would trump some karts on its other tracks that are a little bit smaller. Level 6 triple cap dry Bowser umbrella. It's in the tier shop, but I don't have any other dupes towards level 7, so I'm not really considering this as a move right now. I did spend a lot of level tickets for gliders on the Crimson Crane to get my level 8 unlock for daily selects. So that track is kind of done for now. I really need to focus on the other 2, which are both boomerang tracks for me right now. On Donut Plains, I do have some options, including one huge option I've been mulling over. If you've been watching me from the beginning of Kart Life, you know that this guy right here is my favorite driver, other than Kamek, in Mario Kart Tour, and I've always been obsessed with Hakama. I love him. Yeah, I love his design. I love Coinbox. I love the Japanese alts. He was the first, right? My first high-end spotlight driver I ever pulled was Kimono Peach in the Tokyo Tour. In the last minutes of the tour ending with some single pulls, didn't get Hakama. In fact, when I did my 1-year anniversary special, he was the #1 driver I still wanted to get in the game a year later. Now I've got him. I took him to 7 last tour for Waluigi Pinball R, one of his unique tracks. And I have this temptation to give him 8 of my 17 driver tickets and go to level 8. Why? Because, you know, I've loved Hakama for a couple years. You guys know if you've been watching the channel. And now I'm seeing some whales out there taking them to level 8 just because they have the extra tickets. And it is torture, guys. I'm telling you, it is so hard for me to see because I'm like, oh man, I wanted that to be my move. I wanted to be the one to take Hakama to level 8 against all better judgment. I actually looked at his tracks though, and all these Mario circuits you see, Mario Circuit 1R, 1RT, T, Mario Circuit 2, 3R, 1, T, these are due to come back. If you look at Tabor's lists of the tracks that have been away the longest, some of the Mario Circuit tracks are due to return pretty soon. And even so, I mean, I just want to have it as a heart move. This is the ultimate heart move I could do. You have the moves with your head, the moves with your heart. I've been wanting to bring more of the heart into my game lately. But at the end of the day, guys, it's just not the smart thing to do in terms of points for your tickets spent. For points for a ticket spent, I want to look at Luigi Vacation on the 3rd track. Until then, I've got Kangaroo Yoshi. It's a great driver to have at 6 double cap to go for a boombox here. You have coin boxes on the 2nd shelf. I've got Tanuki Rosalina, also 6'2". I won't be using her. But Holidaisy also, I could just go for lucky 7 runs. Maybe not get quite, I don't think I get 200 actions with that. And 200 even with boombox is going to be hard. I'm thinking more like 180 to 200. But these are the estimated ACs out there if you want to really optimize your runs. It takes a lot of grinding though, guys. These ACs, these target action counts that you see going around the community, this comes with a big asterisk by it, which is you might have to grind for hours still to get that perfect run, even when your skill level is high, especially for boombox. It can really take a lot of time. Lucky 7 Frenzy would definitely come sooner, but we'll play around with it and see. I got the Tanuki Kart at 6 double caps, which is very nice. And I've got a lower glider here that I can still skate by with. Level 3.5 silver and gold hearts. Now most people might just slap one of those 17 tickets right on there, but again, man, core Kart Life principles, only do it if I have to. I know it's just one ticket, but I could pull this next tour in the all clear pipe, and all of a sudden it's at level 4.5, where I didn't even need that. So I'm gonna wait if I can. It's single capped level 3. I can get by with it right now and still get the score I need. Last track would be Yoshi Valley T. This is where I have a really more interesting situation with the drivers. They're all level 1. I've got Penguin Toadette, which was a lucky pull. Maybe that was a single freebie pull too. Luigi Vacation, I still have not invested in him because I have not had to, right? The game has not put him in a ranked cup track where I didn't have a better option yet. Now this would be the first time that I could be in that situation. I looked at his tracks. He actually only has 4 or so unique tracks, but they're all good ones. They're all recent tracks. They're non-city tracks. They're tracks I could see coming back. This is one of them, right? Yoshi Valley T. We might see this in ranked a couple more times this year. Mario Aviator is another one of those double coin frenzy warriors that I'm going to have going forward over the next year. But really, the point scoring potential is so much higher with Luigi Vacation with Boombox. You got Egg Yoshi on the 2nd shelf. It's the only coin box on the 2nd shelf. I knew of that nice birthday card here, the Armored Rider. I immediately took it to 5 single cap, so that's what I'm running with on Yoshi Valley T. And the 8-bit Bullet Bill has been at level 6 for quite a while. So this is an interesting loadout where I have a level 1 driver. Now, can I get the score for ranked to win right now if no one improves with this loadout? Yes, I can. But how hard is it grinding a boombox? Now imagine how hard it is grinding a boombox with a level 1 driver. You can certainly get double, triple frenzies with a level 1 driver. I've had it happen before. I've had triple coin frenzies with a level 1 driver. But let's face it, according to what the game is telling us, we have a slightly higher chance at a higher level. So I could give him 1 ticket to level 2, give him a second ticket to go to level 3, give it 2 more to go to level 4. Any of these options will give me a little bit of extra frenzy chance, a little bit of buffer for ranked. And that's if no one improves. The reason I'm waiting until Tuesday to really grind these out is because post level 8, guys, my observations, of course, everyone's account is totally different. You got whales, you got Gold Pass Plus, you got Gold Pass, you got free to play. It's level 8's affected all of us in different ways. From what I've noticed though, the biggest takeaway is that a lot of people got those 30 high-end tickets. They made some big crazy moves, or they're waiting still to pounce with that big crazy move. I did Yellow Off-Roader, but I still got tickets myself. Taking Luigi Vacation from level 1 to level 6, if someone's looking at my loadouts, they don't know how many tickets I have. I don't know how many tickets any of these players have. I can look at their top scores, I can look at their badges, I can look at their highest tier, but I don't know how many of those tickets they've been sitting on to do some last minute move when they need to on Tuesday in their ranked cup because someone has made an unpredictable move that affected them. We have a bigger domino effect than ever happening later in the week. You guys have all seen it, I'm sure. Not just the Saturday bump, as I used to call it, or the Sunday slaughter, but now we gotta wait till that Tuesday when everyone kind of can see what their opponents are doing and they're making those moves. We just have to wait and see. It's really unpredictable. That's the big takeaway. Now, eventually this is going to taper off a little bit. It's already starting to taper off a little bit. I think a lot of people put a lot of tickets on Meowser and other big moves, and they've kind of already made those big moves. But people like me are still out there with some tickets to spend, and they're going to do it to win ranked. Now, do I have to win first place? No. I got the Mario Suit last week, sorry. So I went hard last week and made sure I got that Mario Suit. So I could still take place in the top 2, but as you can see, both of the top 2 here are 18, 19. I'm going to want to hit 120 basically and see how that can get me. And we'll see how everyone improves. Stay tuned. I'll give you updates on Discord and do a grind if I can. Hope you enjoyed this Blitzkrieg Ranked Cup breakdown. And the Amsterdam Tour, let me know your thoughts on the tour. If you're excited about the Rosa and the Daisy, I know both of these characters have a lot of super fans. I think a lot of Daisy fans have been waiting for a coin box for Daisy, and now we're not going to get one here. But the time will come eventually. Good luck to all of you Rosa and Daisy fans. If you got any rubies left to pull for these drivers, let me know what your predictions are for their skills, what you think of the Amsterdam track. If you've been to Amsterdam or the Netherlands and are a fan like I am, shout out to Anke, one of our members of the community who's from the Netherlands. And some of you have also reached out with comments saying, I'm Dutch, I'm from the Netherlands. This is so exciting. It's like a home city tour for me. So let me know your thoughts below, and we'll see you guys next week, either in a ranked grind or in the new tour reaction. Appreciate your support for Kart Life and love you guys. Stay safe and see you in the next one.